You ever seen a 31-year-old man shake his hair dry like a dog? Have you ever seen a 31? Have you ever wish you would do you so bad you'd do anything? AI is here. Did you know that? You're welcome for keeping you abreast on everything that's happening. I'm here on the cutting edge. I'm going to do something I don't normally do. Talk about AI. I just learned that Amazon has gone whole hog into using AI to dub their anime instead of using voice actors to perform for it. From what I understand, it's been going on for a minute now, but it's mainly been for Spanish dubs of anime, where they're just churning out the most soulless, flat garbage imaginable. Much to the chagrin of pretty much anyone with ears, it is not received overly positive from what I can find. And now I just learned that they are doing it for English dubbing as well. Instead of hiring voice actors, Amazon is electing to instead just have AI do it. And the results are fucking terrible. So they just did this with Banana Fish, and it is actually unwatchable. You are better off just putting it on mute. And I mean that sincerely. It's not a subjective statement. It is provably terrible. Like, actually just genuinely bad. And not even like the biggest, most brainwashed, brain-dead, troglodyte, homunculus, chode-guzzling AI defender would possibly try and cope by saying it's not that bad, because it actually is. It makes the show unwatchable if you're trying to listen to the AI-generated English dub. Just watch it in its original form in that point. They didn't bother to hire voice actors because obviously it was significantly cheaper and faster to just use AI. And I remember they had actually toyed around with this idea back in like March, or maybe it was May, I can't remember, where Amazon was just being very bold about it, saying like, yeah, we want to speed up localization, so we're going to be using AI to start dubbing our anime. As advertised, they were true to their word. It has arrived, and boy howdy does it blow major ass. This shit sucks farts through a crazy straw. It is bad. I would love to show you some clips, but I know that would get the video taken down if I showed you clips. I highly encourage you to not watch it, though. I know hate watching has become like almost a religion at this point for a lot of people. I strongly urge you not to for this, because Amazon did this for so cheap that even like 10 people firing this on is probably net positive for them on their return. Like, it is something that they have very openly stated that they are doing because it is faster, it is cheaper. So they are not hiring any English-speaking voice actors to dub Banana Fish, they're just letting AI do it. Now, I learned about this from a voice actor named Damon Mills, who is a prolific voice actor. You might know him as the voice of Frieza in Dragon Ball Super. He said, "Anime is more popular than ever. This year alone had two of the highest-grossing animated movies to date at the box office, both of which are eligible for Oscar noms. Amazon's choice to use AI to dub Banana Fish is a massive insult to us as performers. AI continues to threaten livelihoods of performers in every language, yes, even Japanese performers who are also incredibly vocal on this topic. Voice actors deserve the same level of respect as on-camera performers. Anime already pays talent very little. Dub production costs shouldn't make a dent in these companies' pocketbooks. Using AI for a dub of a show that released nearly 8 years ago and had no rush schedule just spits in our faces, has infuriated the consumer, and completely destroys the art. All they've done is make a shitty product and piss off a lot of people." Obviously, he's 100% correct here. Anime has never been this popular. The new Demon Slayer movie, the new Chainsaw Man movie, both of these films went fucking nuclear in the box office here, blowing the titties off of like everyone's expectations of what an anime movie could do at the box office. And it has shown to a lot of people that were maybe oblivious to it, fucking living under a rock, that anime is a huge, mainstream, successful medium. It is nonsensical, smooth-brained shenanigans to try and capitalize off anime being on fire right now by pulling your britches down and doo-dooing all over it by using AI dubbing for a show as cherished as Banana Fish. This show was extremely popular, and as Damon Mills mentions, it aired 8 years ago. Like, it's been around for a minute. There's no rush for the English dub. It's something fans have wanted for a long time, and what you have provided them with is a carcass. You gave them a rotting corpse of what they were hoping for. With no exaggeration, it does ruin the show. It becomes more of a comedy. Like, it's kind of like Ghost Stories, except at least the Ghost Stories English dub, they were all laughing and having a good time. There is soul and passion in there, even though it is very silly on purpose. It's still real performances from real people enjoying it and putting real work into their craft. This is just a complete affront to God. It is bad. Even if you love AI, if you sat down and tried to watch Banana Fish with the AI English dub, you would probably turn it off in the middle of episode 1. It is unwatchable. It ruins it. And this is very clearly the direction that Amazon wants to push, is AI as like a replacement for voice actors. I know everyone's like, oh, that's never going to happen. Don't be so doom and gloom. That's such an exaggeration every time I mention that. But it's very clear. They are investing so many resources into being able to replace as many people as possible for as cheaply as possible, which is the entire purpose of AI in this field right now. Because it can do this, albeit very poorly. It can do it, and it will get better at it. And it will save them a ton of money. Instead of hiring real English-speaking voice actors, real talent, they can instead just spend 12 hours one day just having AI crank out the dub for it and just fucking send it. That is what they are doing, and this right here is their first real push to make it, like, normal. And I imagine other companies will be following suit, which super sucks because it is a worse product. It is inshitifying things for the sake of saving money. It is literally trying to erase voice actors from this entire business, because they're just going to do it as cheaply as possible if Amazon can prove that it's profitable. And then what you're served on the platter is just nothing burgers. Just all AI trash. Like, and I know people love to celebrate and wiggle their finger. AI is going to replace all the voice actors, yippee. And I don't understand how we've reached that point. Like, that is such a stupid thing to be fucking celebrating, as if you're going to be safe. Right now it's focused on, like, the creatives, because I guess they can save a lot of money on their bottom line pinching pennies by just trying to replace as many people in, like, the voice acting space or, like, the art space as possible. But it's going to come for you too, goober. And in the meantime, before it replaces you, it's going to be giving you worse content. Like, I don't know why you'd be happy about that. Just because other people are miserable, it makes you happy. It's just the saddest, most pathetic fucking existence. This is the cheapest option. This is the laziest option. And now all of a sudden people want to pat companies on the back for it because it hurts some voice actors they don't like. Crazy. It's actual lunacy. Actual baby brain Neanderthal mode. Also, Damon Mills briefly mentioned, like, on-screen actors. And I think this is also going to be going for on-screen actors as well, and it's something I said even like 2 years ago. In its current form, the AI tools at companies' disposal aren't able to fully replace flesh, blood, and cringe on the big screen, like the real human beings performing on camera. It also can't replace voice actors either, but companies have deluded themselves enough to think that it can, and they believe that people are receptive enough to the slop that they just won't care. It'll just be endless consume like fucking zombies in front of their screen, and they'll just swallow the AI dubs with a smile on their face. Hopefully they're wrong, but they're confident enough that they'll use AI in its current form to replace voice actors going forward, I imagine. However, they haven't taken that plunge into on-screen actors yet, but I have no doubt in my mind they will. As they continue to pour endless oodles of cash into this sector, into this technology, I imagine in the next like 5 to 10 years, most on-screen actors will just be AI generated. Just like we're already seeing the subtle shift in the music industry, for example, where there was that like $3 million deal they just signed with some AI weasel, where they just generate a couple of songs, and now they've got a $3 million record deal with a legitimate record label. I think that same phenomenon will be happening in the movie industry as well as TV. Because with AI, they can generate anyone they want and have them do anything they want for significantly cheaper than hiring real human beings to do it. You wouldn't need stunt coordinators, you wouldn't need makeup or anything, you just AI generate it. It would save them millions of dollars, and then you could have new movies and new TV shows dropping starring fucking Marilyn Monroe, Humphrey Bogart, Abraham Lincoln, and King Tut. And companies, they will flock to it. They already are. They're already putting so much money into being able to do this kind of shit because it saves them so much money. And it increases the rate at which they can just fucking spit out slop for people to just turn their brain off in front of and be hypnotized by. So, like, it's awful, but I'm not surprised. Like, this is something I think a lot of people have seen coming, and now it's here. And it fucking sucks, just like everyone expected it to. Amazon is the first company taking the very bold plunge with having a very popular anime, Banana Fish, be AI English dub. But they won't be the only ones. That I am very confident in for a prediction. The sole purpose behind these kind of tools are to replace the actual human workers. It's not good. There's no real positive spin you can put on it. It sucks. It does suck. And I just wanted to yap about this some more because we are watching it spiral, and it continues to only get worse with this kind of shit. That's about it. See ya.